Do what it do. It's your boy Boss, and before we even get started, I want to be very, very clear. I'm not talking to all women. All right, I'm not talking to all women. I'm only speaking to the ones who fit this narrative. All right. Number two, I want to be very clear as well. There are exceptions to all rules. You know what I'm saying? So again, we're not speaking to the exceptions. We're speaking to the general population for the majority who falls again within those boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So now that we got that out the way, here's my question, ladies. Riddle me this. How do you expect to retain a man worth having if you have given everything to other men for free? And I'm waiting because I'm pondering. I'm allowing that to kind of sizzle in your spirit, as are the words of Country Wayne. And again, this is not a judgment situation because we all, myself included, have been and have done a lot of nonsense that we're not proud of. That's not my narrative. That's not my point. I know every woman that's watching has a past. I'm a man with a past as well on the camera. You know what I'm saying? What I'm speaking to is to the women who are 35, 40, 45, 31, 38, and they are still moving in the same space that they was 10, 15, 20 years ago. I'm talking to the women that fit the narrative of that you're still moving like this. Those are the ones that I'm speaking with, the older women who are still co-signing the nonsense. And I'm just curious to know, to the women who still move in this manner, to the women who see nothing wrong with this, to the women, and let me be also clear. I'm not speaking to the savages because you have women out there who don't desire. I'm not speaking to you either. I'm speaking to the woman who claims she wants a man, but all of her movements be for the streets. Again, I'm waiting. I'm talking to the women who say, I need a man to love me unconditionally, aka love me and all my flaws, aka love me and all my shortcomings, aka love me and all the nonsense that I'm not willing to change. I'm going somewhere. Who riding with me, G? I'm going somewhere. I'm finna pull up to I'm about to valet. See, there is a population of women who do not fit this narrative, meaning there are women out there who've made a million mistakes. I'm not knocking you. We've all been led astray. Black people as a whole, we are a broken people. There is somewhere down our history, and I'm not talking about our ancestors. I'm talking about us. There is something within our upbringing that we're not proud of and we were a part of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to knock that. I want to speak to the women who still move like that, yelling that they want a husband, yelling that they want this loving situation, but you're not. How do you expect to get that? My phone keep ringing. I apologize, y'all. How do you expect to get that in your movement? Where do we grow up, ladies? Come on now. Even if you was doing the wrong thing when you was 21, you ain't got to be that same woman when you're 41. I know women, I'm 38 years old. I know women 10 years my senior who is still talking about finessing men out of money. I know women who are 10 to 15 years my senior who are still sleeping with multiple men during a weekend. I know women that are 10 to 15 years my senior who are still going to the club 4 or 5 days a week, who are still posting half-naked videos and photos online. All boss want to know is, how are you expecting to retain a man worth having in all of your movements? Everything that you're doing is for the streets, and then have the nerve to get offended when somebody call you exactly the term that you're walking like. See, here's what kills me about these types of women. What kills me is It's okay to get offended when you're called something when you're not guilty of it. Like, for a good example, if somebody were to call me a thief, I get offended because I know I don't go around stealing nothing. Anybody who know me know I'm not a thief. You can put me around 1 million, 500K, 100K, 25K, whatever the number is, and people who know me know I won't take a penny. That's God's honest truth. So calling me a thief will offend me. Here's what killed me about the women that fit this narrative. These types of women will go around the city robbing every bank on every corner. I'm going somewhere. Will rob every bank on every corner and then get offended when you call them a thief. Would get offended. You're judging me. Who are you to judge me? Nigga, who am I to judge you? First of all, I'm Antoine. Number two, society's judging you based off how you're moving. Better yet, society is respecting you on the same basis of how you respect yourself. If a woman don't want a husband or a traditional family to successfully raise their children in, I can't have a word in that, because that's a woman that isn't fitting the mold of what I'm looking to reach out and communicate and help and direct. But don't be out here moving like a duck, quacking like a duck, flying and swimming like a duck, claiming you want all the things that come along with a traditional setting, aka you desire a traditional man, but you're not a traditional woman. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry you done been with on some level, but you talking about you deserve a king. You deserve this. You deserve that. And I'm not knocking you for having your preference, but I want to be honest. Your preference don't match your actions. So I'm just so curious to what, again, respectfully saying, what la la land are we living in? What la la land are we living in? Where this scenario adds up. Listen, man. And I know for a fact a lot of guys gonna feel this, and a lot of women gonna feel this. And more women should hold these types of women accountable, because these are the same women that is helping destroying your marriage. These are the same type of women that is distracting your husbands, your boyfriends. And these women know for a fact that this man has a woman at home, got kids at home, and she don't care. These are the women that I'm speaking with. These are the women that I'm speaking to. All I ask you is to tell me, riddle me this. How are you able? How is it possible for you to retain a man that's literally within the top 5 to 1%? A man worth keeping when you're out here giving everything up for free with every other dude that you've been with. I'm looking for answers below. Please help me out. Please help me out, man. Boss out.